No. You don't get to touch any of those.
Okay, I think I'm good. Am I recording? Yes. Okay. Good. So I wanted to just take a minute tonight and talk about the game plan for September and run a couple things by you guys and see what you think. I have an idea. I wanted to see what you guys were thinking about. You're standing in my light. Thank you. I wanted to see what you guys were thinking in terms of my idea and see if you think it's good or if you have something better. But first and foremost, we have I don't know if everybody is planning on doing Siggy's new program, but if you're not planning to do it, make sure you're still promoting it. I know that that's sometimes a problem with coaches is that they're like, oh, well, I'm not going to do the program, so then they don't promote it. But you should still promote it even if you're not going to do it, because there might be people in your, market that are interested in trying it. And especially with a program like this where they can try the entire program for free with a 14-day free trial, it's definitely worth promoting. So make sure you take advantage of that. I'm sure you've heard Carl Deichler talking about this huge challenge group that's starting on September 11th, which is next Monday. You should be promoting to that and getting like everybody on board. I have been struggling myself personally with like my own eating, not my working out, but my eating. So I've been talking about that a little bit, and I know that a lot of people have just been sort of off or feeling off. So with that, I really wanted to sort of offer maybe a sort of an incentive to help people stay on track. And in the past, something that's really worked well for me is sort of like a diet bet where people pay money to win a pot. And I was going to open that up to everybody, on my downline. If you wanted to, advertise for it and we all do it together, that's totally fine. But in the past, that's really helped people. So basically, we open it up. We decide, what we want to make the pot, the buy-in, and then we allow people to pay to be a part of the group in addition to purchasing their challenge pack. But then they can win money for reaching their goal. So I've done it two different ways in the past. I've done it where if they reach their 4 or 5 and 5% weight loss goal or body weight goal by the deadline, then I've given them their buy-in back. And then I have had the biggest loser win the entire pot. So anybody that doesn't reach their 4 or 5% goal forfeits their buy-in, basically. I've matched the contributions when I've done it that way to sort of make the pot bigger. That has worked. Then in the past, I've done it where I didn't do the matching. So I don't know like what your thoughts are, if you've ever done one in the past, and if you have any thoughts on what's worked well for you or what you think would motivate other people. What do you guys think?
I think that the whole like the biggest loser idea is, for me, that would like really keep me on track. And maybe it's like for the top, I don't know, I guess maybe depending on how many people like get into it, maybe like the top 3 people, like the top first person gets 60% and then the next person gets 25, and then whatever math is left over, just something along those lines. Maybe that would be a way that like it's not just one person, but that, dude, I have to do really good so that I win the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I like the idea of doing it as a team because that makes the pot even bigger, and we can promote it that way, that I'm teaming up with my team, so your potential to earn is even bigger then. So that's always appealing too. But I do like the idea of not just having one winner, but more than one.
Like you could even do like 5 people, and if it was like our whole team participating, I mean, I would imagine it's a lot of money.
Yeah, and we don't have to start it on September 11th because that's obviously really quick. So we could wait until the following Monday to promote it and have enough time to get it all set up. But I think that potentially this could be really good for getting people on board for September.
So then, if you're talking about starting it, you know how I am. I have to have everything planned out, so this is why I'm asking. How would you promote like a challenge group that's starting on the 11th, and then like another one that was starting on the very next week? Like, would you try to have all of your customers? Would you still do the one on the 11th, or would you just do the next one? Like, what are your thoughts there?
I would probably just hold off, me personally, hold off my people till the 18th. If I'm going to go with the 18th as the start date. I'd probably start my pre-season the week of the 11th. So anybody that's like really gung-ho, I'd get them plugged in and get them kicked off next Monday, but just more of like a preseason type kickoff. But like have the official start date of the group be the 18th. You know what I mean? Like
that's what we could do.
Yeah.
That's what we could do. Like, we could do a preseason starting Monday, this coming Monday, the 11th, and then really have the group start off the following week. That works.
And we can do really specific weigh-ins and stuff, you know what I mean? For, I think when you're going to do a diet bet, you have to have really specific weigh-ins, you know?
Yeah.
And photos.
I think so too. I've been doing like a Measure Up Monday. I like the weigh-in Wednesday, but the way like our programs we normally start on a Monday and whatever, just to keep it like uniform. I've been doing Measure Up Monday, having them do measurements, pictures, and weigh-in every Monday, and that's worked really well. I think that would be really good for this group.
Cool. I like that. Measure Up Monday.
I know the one group that I did, we had to print off, like she sent us a photo, and we had to print it off and, you know, handwrite the date or whatever, and put that right on our scale, and it was a different one for each weigh-in.
I've done that. I did a word, and I made them include the word on the weigh-ins.
Yeah.
On the scale.
Yeah.
Good.
But I know, like, for me, the one that I did, it was super difficult because I've already met my scale goal, so like, I don't know, a percentage or pounds. I don't know. I know, like, Stephanie, too, if she was to be in it, she's already met her scale goal. So what would that incentive be for people that feel like they've actually, like, gone off the track a little bit, but, like, the scale hasn't moved? Do you know what I mean? Like, is there a prize for maybe inches or something along those lines?
You know what? I don't know. Maybe there could be like, we could maybe come up with 5 different people who are going to win. Yeah, and like maybe 3 of them be like weight related. Because maybe I'm wrong, but at least for my customers, Allison, if I'm wrong, tell me. Like, it's mainly going to be people who want to lose weight. But I know there are people who have hit their scale goal too. Maybe there's like one winner for like, maybe it's specifically for people who are at their scale goal, but like they have like a really killer transformation in their pictures, or like, I don't know, something like that.
Right. I'm just thinking a lot of people like, and I do have some people in my group that feel like they're off track, but some of them aren't in it to lose weight. They're more, they've always been thin and they're just trying to get healthy. So they don't even actually weigh themselves, like, which they would, you know, for a weigh-in or something like that. But I'm just thinking how to sell it to the whole team to get better participation.
Right. No, I mean, I have a coach who, like, she wants to gain weight. So, I mean,
right.
Yeah, I think maybe like a non-weight loss related, like, transformation category, we could figure out a cool way to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think an inch reward would be one, and then one non-weight loss. We have to figure out what to call it, but that would be really cool as one of them as well. So I think there should be multiple rewards, definitely. because
And then we want to do this during the trip?
So yeah, I guess it will fall over the trip because we'll be doing it from the 18th. We want it. Well, that's the other thing. How long do we want to run it? I think something like this, you need to give a full 30 days at least.
Mm-hmm.
So if it started on the 18th, it would run. Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Till the.
Are you trying to do like 4 weeks?
Yeah, I'm thinking till the 18th of October. Is that right?
The 15th of October
15th.
is a Sunday. Yeah, 15th is a Sunday.
Yeah, 4 full weeks would be the 15th. Yep.
I think this is really a cool idea.
The thing that really caught me, I made that video a couple days or yesterday. I don't even know when I made it, but someone commented and said like they needed something like that as a push, and I was like, well, I might as well do it then. You know, if someone needs that as a push, and there's probably more than 1% needs that as a push, and the whole team could probably take advantage of it. So I would go with it, and we had a big, huge group, and then kind of play off of each other's strengths. So we'll have to kind of dig it weeks and take, you know, each of us take a week to run. But in terms of the prizes, we'll just have to figure out how much we want the buy-in to be, and then we'll have to start promoting right away. So I know not a lot of people on this call, so definitely let our teams know.
Maybe we could even have like another separate call, like maybe this weekend or something, like Sunday night or whenever. To like just specifically plan this. Yeah.
I agree. It's a good idea.
What kind of buy-in are you like thinking?
We don't get too much because that detracts from her participation. Not that I had $20 sounds good to me. I think it's a nice round number, and maybe it doesn't break anyone's bank.
That's exactly what I was thinking, like $20, $25, like.
I'm fine with that.
And I think like 20 is even less. Like 20 just sounds better to me than 25. I don't know why.
No, it does.
And I don't always make them do the buy-in. Like make them obviously invest in it, and then their buy-in, I have them, you know, pay it by the first day or whatever, or the first. We'll just have them to buy-in. But some people, you know, because they're making such an investment in the track, have to wait or whatever. We'll have to decide what the last day for buy-in is. But total, they'll have 125 buy-in and their investment in their challenge pack, and then people are going to say that aren't or they're already customers won't have that much of an investment either.
Right. I have some people who are really excited. I personally am really excited about this.
Yeah, me too. So no need to pick up.
I think that
There's some interesting fresh faces.
Right.
Yeah. And then connect with new people that you really get to know before. I think we'll all like we all need to remember, and like, it needs to be said that like, if we're adding our customers to the group, you know, as a coach, we all need to really commit to like really participating and really running it, not letting the other coaches comment on everybody's stuff. Like we really need to all pitch in. Because I think that needs to be said about what this could do, and I know it's not all about this, but what we're doing this for, if they really get to feel this team, like they get to know everybody on the team, they are really going to want more of this team, and they're going to want to coach.
That's a really good point.
Yeah. I think this whole thing has like a lot of potential in more ways than just, you know, getting people awesome results.
That's a good point.
They hit home the national wake-up call yesterday, the sneak peeks and the energy between the team, and they wanted to be part of that, so that really recruits some good coaching.
Yeah, absolutely. People that hadn't considered coaching yet may after something like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay. I'll hope that we can sort of hit on this when we're last recording tonight and really get people cued in what we're thinking of and maybe get those balls rolling and think that we can consider quickly and get going and then have a call this weekend to kind of do a plan for that. And then the other thing I wanted to touch on tonight was just about sort of I'm guilty of waiting to the end of the month to hit Success Club, and I really thought about it and I really shift my focus and really teach the team to shift our focus to really hitting Success Club essentially by the 5th, but obviously I'm doing this call on the 5th, so that may not happen this month, but from now and forward, I want to really focus. I want that to be our goal. I want us to teach our coaches and our new coaches, and us to all sort of get that mindset we want to Success Club by the 5th, and that anything we do above that is sort of a bonus. So I think if we shift our mindset with that, whether or not you have carryovers from before or not, I mean, work you did in August has you set up to Success Club by the 5th, great. If not, then you know that you put your head down and really focus being on the rest of the month, and your family should know that you were really like focused for the months that you're hitting Success Club, so that anything else again is a bonus. So here's what I suggest. In order to do that, is just have people that it's like anybody you've ever talked to a balance. You should have a list. You don't have you need to be creating one. Or somebody that's reached to you, and you should have this list of people that you talk to or invite, and you should be able to follow back up with those people. And I suggest just starting in like chunks of 10 every single day at the end of the month. First you should go back to my list of 500 over the years I've accrued, and I'll just start like 10 people. I'll just like start up a conversation and I'll read back out to them. And I'm not gonna like really like be around the bush with these conversations. I'm literally just saying, hey, I know whenever wasn't a good time, depending on whenever I spoke with them last, but I just want to reach out to you again and extend the invite for my next group that's taking off on September 18th, whatever you decide it is. But let me know if you're interested and I can get more details, whatever. Just be really short and sweet and just let them know that you thought and really wanted to reach out again. In most cases, you're gonna get some more no's on the time, or you're gonna get thanks for thinking of me. You might get, I really don't remember what I was involved. Can you give me more information? Something like that. But usually short and sweet, and they will ask either for more info. They'll either tell you no, or it will go from there. But it's like a really great way to sort of get some conversations going in the beginning of the month. And then you're not begging anyone to join you, so it's like if you're making them a later or no, not right now. So or a yes. So you're just gonna be ready at the time. And then the things that you track those people again so they know you talk with them later. So you have team meetings or Google Share your pen paper system, keep continually tracking these people. You don't just like inviting many people and not doing you that day. But 90% of what you're doing from September 1st to September 5th or October to October 5th is gonna follow just to get your initial success points. And if your initial invites, just go out there and send genuine conversation type messages, and then we're not looking for you to send like 20 a day. I would rather send quality combinations of quantity. So over the years we've done where we've sent these like generic combination messages and they're really not successful, to be honest. So I would like say it's better not to do that, and it's better if you only have time to send 3 messages a day, but real, genuine, caring messages that you took the time to go on some Facebook page and find something to really them about and send a message out. That will do more than just sending direct copy. That's 400 people. You're going to send 3 really quality messages and 3 conversations with people. I'd rather do that. I can get more out of it in the long run. So send those, and then versus those half-assed ones. And then you're going to crush this success really early in the month, and that's just to off so that you can really just sort of enjoy this. What happens in a lifetime is that you stress out so much, or you are focused on like the need to hit success club hanging over your head all month long, that you don't enjoy the process and all the cool relationships and everything else that belongs to this because you don't hit success soon enough. So I think this is going to be my goal moving forward. Then I have more time to focus on working with my challenges and working with coaches and really best relationships with people. And the sooner I can hit success, the sooner that can be my focus. So I just kind of really want to kind of instill that in the team from here on out. So I will ask, I'm going to ask in the team page tonight, everybody get their September success club goal number, and then what you want to hit that by. So hopefully it won't be by the last day of the month. We'll have 8 days sooner than later. And maybe by the 10th, since we are just talking about this. So today's 5th, maybe your goal will be by the 10th. You want to hit your success goal by the 10th. And then tell me, like, what are you going to do to make that happen? So I know my goal is to 10 by the 10. Then I know I'm inviting X amount of people every single day to make that happen. I need to be starting 10 conversation a day. I need to be following up with 10 people a day. You know that the more people you follow up with, the more likely your success rate is going to be, right? And quality over quantity. That's just the biggest thing I wanted to stress tonight. So again, team moving forward, I'm going to stress this with our team. But those are the 2 things: the diet and the success club 5 by the 5th kind of goal moving forward. So you guys have any thoughts on that?
I can't remember where I heard it from. I don't know if it was a national wake-up call or just a random YouTube video or something, but I personally used to hit Success Club, like my goal, very early. I always hit Success Club, like the 5 the minimum, early, but then I set personal goals for myself, and lately I've been waiting until the last day of the month to hit them. And I listened to something that said, like, in this business, we don't sell things. Like, you guys know, like, that's not the way that we do things. We don't sell things. We help people. But by waiting until the last day of the month, we're forced to become, like, salespeople because there's no other option. There's no taking the time to connect with people because you need for them to buy now. So that thought process is, like, really making me flip the switch and not just hit the minimum, early, but hit my goal early and not say like, oh, there's always tomorrow or next weekend or whatever.
Yeah, that's so true, because you're right. If we wait, then we are just like forced to be icky, basically. Yeah. And it's super stressful, and who wants to be stressed out, right?
It sucks.
It does. It's like we always hit it, but like, why do that to ourselves, So I think we would enjoy the business way more if we just learn to get it done early and then teach our team to do the same. So that's going to be my focus. Okay. So I will get this out tonight, and hopefully you guys can just like put a little bug in your team's ears about the diet bet and what we are thinking. And then we'll pick a date and time to sort of plan the P's and Q's of how the diet bet will work. And then does everyone feel confident with making the start date the 18th? Or what do you guys think? I think that's probably best for the actual kickoff, but we can make the preseason week be the 11th. And maybe we can come up with some really fun stuff for the preseason week to keep it more interesting and more like engaging, you know? Not sure what yet, but maybe we can come up with some things.
Maybe we can all like brainstorm, and then when we have our second call on this, kind of, you know, put something together. But I mean, that gives us like a week and a half to
Promote.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that gives everybody time to sort of, I think if everybody promotes it right and does, you know, live, I think a great way to promote it is live and then continually post about it afterwards, you know, follow up with it and then keep following up with it. I think that a week and a half is enough time. It's just a matter of getting all of like our ducks in a row as far as who's going to cover what weeks and stuff, but we can do that behind the scenes. It's just more so that we need to know when we're promoting for and how much it's going to cost so that we can promote it. So yeah, we don't want to wait too long to pick all that stuff. So yeah, that sounds good. I'll get this up tonight and we'll get everything arranged. So thanks for jumping on, guys.
Thank you for the awesome idea and for like opening it up to the rest of your team. I think this is going to be really, really cool.
I'm excited. Yes. Thanks, guys.
Alrighty.
All right. Have a good night.
Bye. You too.
Bye.
Bye.